This has to be the Lakers.
Well, nowadays we know that the three.
Oh, good.
And joining Team Manning is Nate Robinson.
Hey, Alexis. Remember when Team Manning, had the 3-0 sweep?
I do. That was so cool. No, it was really fun. I had fun during that tournament.
It was, but I remember when you all voted against Team Manning. So, I'll keep that in mind for next time.
Who is all? I don't think that happened. I think we're going to have to
A
run back
majority of people voted against me.
Yeah, I didn't vote against you. You specifically called my name. I didn't say anything. I was unbiased, and I was rooting for both sides.
You were. You weren't like these people that voted against Team Manning. I'll remember that.
Which position did Anthony Davis say that he used?
The starting lineup for Utah. At small forward, Joe Ingles. At point guard, Michael Conley. At the other forward position, Bojan Bogdanovic. At the other guard position, Donovan Mitchell. At center, Rudy Gobert. The head coach of the visiting team is Quinn Snyder. And now your Portland starting lineup. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 5, Rodney Hood. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 00, Carmelo Anthony. Manning the middle, at 7'0", number 21. Hassan Whiteside. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'3", number 3, CJ McCollum. At the other guard position, standing 6'2", number 0, Damian Lillard. The head coach for your home team is Terry Stotts. Ladies and gentlemen, your Portland starter.
I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Rudy Gobert is still awaiting his first All-Star appearance. His snub in 2019 raised eyebrows. The reigning Defensive Player of the Year averaged a career-high 15 points a game on a league-best 65% shooting from the field. And he missed a $1 million contract bonus due to that snub. Kevin, it's easy to see why he was emotional about it.
Yeah, DA, very understandable. Thank you. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Houston. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And seeing where Portland is, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Bogdanovic, Conley out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Gobert in at the. And for Portland, we've got Rodney Hood. Whiteside is out there with Anthony. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's McCollum in at the 2-guard spot. Steve, we know teams rest guys down the stretch, but what do you think about resting guys mid-season so that they're fresh at the end?
I think if you are a team that's been through these playoff runs, long championship runs, and you still know you have a chance to win, I think it's kind of unfair to us fans when you have a team that might not get to the finals and you're starting to rest guys and there's no benefit at the end. If there's a benefit at the end for the players, organization, and fans, I'm all for it. But if it's not, I don't like to see guys resting.
Here's McCollum. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. And the basket by McCollum
terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Now here is Conley. The pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. Conley against Lillard. Four on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Conley against Lillard. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bogdanovich with it. Back to Conley. Clock at 6.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And here's Ingles outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
This is what Ingles gives you. Good size in the backcourt, high energy, and unbelievable touch from range.
And his teammates call him old man, say he looks like a 40-year-old farmer, but Joe Ingles, Smitty, much more than meets the eye.
You know what, Kevin? He's a star in his role. He's gotten better and better. He's a guy who can impact winning on a nightly basis.
Lillard misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Conley against McCollum. Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Anthony with the block. And he gets it back. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Ingles. Off the left rim and out. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Portland. They trail by 1. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
And it only promises to get better coming into this season. These two squads are very evenly matched, and each game between them should be a blast to watch.
Here's Conley. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. No good on that one. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
And stolen by Whiteside. Hood drives in. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
I like seeing Hood penetrate to the hoop. His speed and strength allows him to get there quickly.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game from mid-range. You could argue he's the best, flat out.
And Portland making a change here. Nurkic is checked in.
And a moment here to check out some numbers for Nurkic. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 15 points a game last season, 10 rebounds and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Emmanuel Mudiay. Anthony finds Lillard. Out to Hood. This one for 3. But they get it back. Nurkic the pass to McCollum. Left side, Hood. Outside Anthony. Out to the wing. Lillard from outside. Rebound, Utah. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat, Greg, from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Here's McCollum, following the basket by Emmanuel Mudiay. To the left side wing. Lillard against Mudiay. Now here's Lillard. Defense right on him. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
.56 seconds left in the first quarter. Nurkic with the steal.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensive.
Oh!
He went.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Mudiay. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando. Passes to Clarkson. Lillard against Mudiay. Banked in off the glass. Moutier's got 6.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And the call will be against Georges Niang. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And there's the pass to Simons. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Utah trailing here. Here's Clarkson. Plays it up and banks it in.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Stolen by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. No one near Mudiay as he lets it go. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Portland, we've got Jusuf Nurkic, Trevor Ariza out there with Collins, and it's Simons in at the point guard position. To the inside, Clarkson, Nurkic with the block. Here's Trent, over Mudiay. Trent can't hit. Now here's Mudiay. He's covered closely. Clarkson on the wing. Trying to get open is Davis, and that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all three levels.
And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Jusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20-25-5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Well, last season, the NBA expanded the three-point shootout contest to 10 contestants at All-Star Weekend. Smitty, do you ever wish that you'd had another shot at it?
Yes, indeed, Kevin. I didn't shoot it as well as I wanted to in that contest. Whether they added 10 or more or 20 players, I just wish I had another shot. But it's over, and now I can dream about it.
Collins finds Ariza. Here's Simons. Those three-pointers off the mark. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Here's Gobert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Gobert's got his second basket of the night. Nurkic in the post. Gobert on him. That one goes. Count it.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Conley dishes to Gobert. Nurkic with the steal. Ariza, right side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ariza's got his first 2 points.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Conley. Rebound by Nurkic. For Portland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Collins. Gobert with the block.
You got to keep your head on a swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
Another miss by Utah. Portland leading. Here's Trent. Back to Collins. Nurkic gets to Ariza. Shot clock at 5. Here's Trent. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Mitchell missing. Gobert the pass to Conley. The second chance effort. And the rejection by Collins. Nurkic in the post. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Nurkic can't hit.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Mitchell passes to Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And it's Mitchell missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
1:41 left in the first half of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Utah calls timeout.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And a switcher also for Utah. Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. There's 1:38 left to play in the first half. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond.
Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Portland may have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Bradley's checked in for Bogdanovich. George Niang comes in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. For Portland, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Hood kicks to Whiteside. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Lillard surveying the D. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Davis is checked in for Utah. Utah trailing here. 50 seconds left now here in the second. Clarkson dishes to Moutier. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
That one is off. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. And he's good on the second. And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. Shoots from 8. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah. Anthony drives in. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And here's Clarkson. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Portland leads by just 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. Keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Looking at Portland. Kenny?
Well, just a great offensive performance tonight. The play calling, the passing, the shooting, it was all working. They forced the defense to stretch itself thin, trying to figure out who to cover. And that created a lot of room for the shooters and spot-up jumpers.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they shot under 40% in the half. That tells the story right there. The defense deserves some credit for disrupting them a little bit, but they need to counteract with more creativity on offense. Fewer isolations, more movement, better shot selection.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Emmanuel Moutier.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Portland leading by 3. So on the floor for Utah. Conley out there with Mitchell. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Ingles in a small forward.
And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
Here's Anthony following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Anthony against Bogdanovic. The drive by Anthony. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Lillard's checked in for Anthony Simmons. Utah trails by 3. Conley left side. And it's Portland with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And, you know, Greg, hindsight always being 20/20. The Greek Freak and Gobert probably go first and second in that 2013 draft.
Yeah, and Steven Adams probably top 4. The common thread, all of them play a hard-nosed style, not something that's always associated with foreign-born players, but they're erasing that perception.
And here's Bogdanovic following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. He had stolen by Ingles. And now Utah, fast break. Ingles.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Lillard finds Anthony. Back to Lillard. The tray. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Pretty much everyone is working on his range now in the NBA, Steve. Which big man has benefited the most from adding that deep ball to what he does?
I think some of the big men have benefited from it, Kevin. Brook Lopez, Marc Gasol, Blake Griffin for sure, Al Horford. So many guys are doing it. It also creates years on your basketball shelf life.
Yeah, I think about Brook Lopez with Milwaukee, what he did in Game 1 in that Eastern Conference Series against Toronto. He was terrific and led him to a Game 1 win.
Totally agree.
Here's Lillard. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Out to Hood. Pass to Anthony. Over Bogdanovic. Bank shot. No good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. It's a 5-point game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you might think at 6'3" in shoes, Donovan Mitchell is undersized for the shooting guard position. But his combination of strength and length, along with the athleticism, help him to hold his own.
And Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Greg, nowadays teams looking for +6 players. That's a player whose arm span exceeds their height by at least 6 inches.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, how about a +9? I mean, a little over 6'1" in socks with a 6'10" wingspan. Those long arms, the reason for the Spider nickname.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A different look for Utah. Bradley's checked in for Bogdanovic. George Niang comes in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Utah calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at Mitchell. He's on the cusp of the top 10 in the Western Conference voting.
So still a long way away from being named a starter, but the fans aren't overlooking what he's been doing this season.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Moutier with the basket.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter, aggressive move inside.
Lillard against Moutier. He gets it in there. And 11 points for Damian Lillard.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Utah trails by 4. Over to the wing. Here's Moutier. No good with the layup. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Davis is checked in for Gobert. Utah shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The free throw good from Moutier. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Lillard, the pass to Trent from past the arc. It doesn't go for him. And it's Utah the other way for the lead. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 6 points. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now, here's Collins. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Little passes to Trent. And the 3 off target. For Utah, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Bradley. And he comes up with the deuce. And it's a 3-point Utah lead.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Now, here's Collins. Nurkic, the pass to Trent. And they get it, and finished off by Nurkic.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. And the flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Clarkson. Portland making their last shot. Now, Moutier. He's got 14. 6 to shoot. Shoots it up. And it's Portland with the rebound. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Little. Lillard, the pass to Little. The three-pointer, no good. Utah leading. Pass to Moutier. Kicks to Clarkson. Back to Moutier for the 3. The shot will not fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Utah out in front. They end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Damian Lillard. Collins is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Little. And it's Trent in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Moutier with the basket.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Portland trails by 4. Trent passes to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Over Moutier. Kept alive. Down low. Passes it to Trent. Over in the corner, Lillard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Moutier.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. And Lillard gets it to go.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Clarkson passes to Bogdanovich. Knocked away. Stolen by Collins. Kicks it out to Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. The lead is 2. Here's Bogdanovich. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And the signing of Bojan Bogdanovich, a great move for the Jazz. With his shooting, more spacing for Gobert and Mitchell to operate. He's capable of creating shots on his own as well.
Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Utah also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Bradley. Mitchell comes in for Clarkson, and Mike Conley subbed in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Utah gets it back. Bogdanovich. The fader. And another shot. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
He has a standing reach of 9'7". Gobert making that play look routine.
Now the pass to Little. Here's Simons. He dishes it to Little. Offside Collins. 5 on the clock. Trent can't hit.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Conley against Lillard. Beyond the arc. Some solid defense from Lillard. Portland trails by 3. Good on the bucket.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Here's Conley, following the score by Damian Lillard. Here's the floater. Bogdanovich, that's in there. Conley with the assist. 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. He kicks it to Whiteside. Lillard outside. 5 to shoot. To tie it up. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got it all tied up now for Portland.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Looking to get it going, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
High-character kid, well-spoken. In fact, Mitchell's pre-draft interviews helped him rocket up the board.
The first one falls. And Mitchell drops them both.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Lillard attacking, and it's Whiteside. That time on the assist by Lillard.
Getting involved when it counts. Whiteside getting it done.
Lillard against Conley. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Lillard. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
Here's Conley. .149 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Whiteside sends it back. And he's able to get it back. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're in front by 2. There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
And Portland making a change here. Trent's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Shot clock at 3. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. But they recover it. Trent passes to Carmelo. Over Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Lillard's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Utah with a change here, too. Clarkson's checked in. Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
Good! That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise. That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Lillard from outside. Good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Here's Conley. From deep three-point range. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And so off the tip, it's Utah. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Utah, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Conley. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Now here's Ariza. Bogdanovic missing his last shot. Now, here's Nurkic. It's Ariza on the wing. Back to Nurkic. McCollum outside. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Shoots from 14. Good work there as it goes. Conley's got the first basket here in overtime for Utah.
With the game's momentum up for grabs, Conley values being the guy to take the crucial shot. Just a remarkable score in these situations.
That's his first personal foul at the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. Utah calls timeout. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Dishes to Gobert. Portland grabs the miss. Whiteside's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Conley surveying the D. Off target from three-point range.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Takes the 3. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. Lillard against Bogdanovic. Lillard outside. Over Bogdanovic. Lillard misses. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 2. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Damian Lillard.
The cleverness of Conley getting the defender to be way too handsy with him.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Utah making a change here. Mitchell's checked in, and Conley drops them both.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
Lillard against Conley. Lillard attacking. It falls! And you can feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
Utah with the ball. Conley with it. Mitchell in the corner. Fires the three. It's good from beyond the arc.
The youngster is not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Here's Lillard. Count it!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 20 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. What's your take, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Mitchell finds Conley. Target. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Whiteside has to keep working on his free throw shooting. Teams have no problem putting him at the line.
Here's Conley. From deep. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.